In this video I want to outline some of the ways advertising is regulated in the UK. The main regulatory bodies I should be looking at are Ofcom and the ASA and their relation to TV advertising. I'll go through the processes they take when they receive complaints and the rules and codes that apply to adverts. I'll also try and show some examples of adverts that have been complained against and the way Ofcom dealt with that. Well, I'll start off by giving you a little bit of background information into the ASA. The ASA is an organisation committed to maintaining standards within advertising and are independent from both the government and the media industry. They work closely with the other organisations like Ofcom and the Office of Fair Trading. I'll only be looking at their relation to TV advertising, but the ASA cover a wide form of advertising on various different formats. The main job of the ASA is to regulate the content of adverts. They do this by following a set of codes. The codes are split into like 11 sections: compliance, programs and advertising, unacceptable products and services, children, and other categories. Each of these sections are split into subsections that cover different issues that fall under the main headings. And then each of these parts is split into individual issues. The section on children, for example, is split into these subsections: misleading advertising and children, food and soft drink advertisements and children, pressure to purchase, harm and distress. The misleading and advertising and children section splits from this into the individual's rules relating to this part of the code. They are: children's inexperience. Advertising must not take advantage of the children's inexperience or their natural cruelty and sense of loyalty. The responsibility to follow these codes lies solely with the broadcasters. If the broadcaster persistently breaks the code, the ASA can transfer the case to Ofcom, who can issue fines and withdraw the broadcaster's license to broadcast. The ASA also publish broadcast bulletins weekly on their website, and so the advertisers may receive bad publicity. Ofcom is the regulator for the UK's communication industries, and so TV advertising obviously falls under this. Although regulation of the content was passed on to the ASA in 2004, Ofcom still regulates the scheduling of adverts. And if someone took exception to an advert I had made, they could file a complaint with the ASA, and the ASA state that they will act upon a single complaint. It doesn't take loads, they'll just do it on one. The first thing after the person filed the complaint with the ASA would do was to assess if the complaint or the advert fell under their remit. If not, they would advise the complainant about which organisations they can go to file a correct complaint. If they decide that it does fall under their remit, they'll assess it against the codes that I stated earlier, to see if the complainant is right in complaining. If they find that they're not and that the advert doesn't break any of the codes, they will contact the person who complained and explain why no further action is being taken. However, if they find that there is grounds for a complaint, they will draw up a draft recommendation on what should be done about it. Both parties will be invited to look at the recommendation to check that it's accurate and the facts are right. And after it's been established that it is correct, it will be passed on to the ASA Council, who are solely responsible for deciding if the codes have been breached and what should be done about it. It appeal to the ASA Council to have the adjudication removed and revisited. Conclusion. Well, I hope I've shown that the ways that Ofcom and the ASA regulate TV. Now it seems to me that the main way ASA deals with troublesome advertisers is by embarrassing and giving them bad publicity by publishing on the website. And if they need anything stronger, they have to go to other companies, which seems a bit silly to me, that they can make the codes and take the complaints but can't actually impose fines or sanctions or any serious sanctions against people that break them. It seems a bit stupid that they have to go to other organisations.